Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Bookshop Simulator as we continue our journey here in our wonderful bookstore in Paris. We got our books that we had gotten as our freebies at the end of our last episode. Our restockers are working on those right now. There's Coffee Bean just kind of hanging out and just chilling and taking it easy. There's our lights, so that's also a very important part. So at this point in time, we're just about done with all of the Paris specific items, I do believe. We're going to take a look in here, make sure that there's nothing else that is specific to Paris that is past level 20. I think that once we get level 20, then everything that is specific to Paris will be unlocked. And then if that's the case, then it'll be time to head back to Lyon and take care of all the things that we have there. So I'm taking a look here to see if there's anything else. Actually, we might. No, yeah, there it is. Paris shop level 20. So that's the only thing that is specific to Paris anymore is that. So once we get that unlocked, we're going to go back to Lyon, get working on getting all of the Lyon specific items, which are going to basically be bookmarks and bookmark tables. And then from there, it's probably time to make our way to Japan to close this out. But it's going to be a long run in Japan, that's for sure, because we got a lot of stuff. We got stuff all the way up to level 33 that we need to get unlocked. But we'll probably do that there, making the most money we can from having two shops open. That is kind of the plan. Right now, let's go ahead, get our scanner, and get all the other books that we need. So, oh, no, I didn't mean to pick that up. It just meant to pick up the scanner. So that's all. Let's order all the stuff we need to order. Again, ordering 7 at a time, because that's all we can order. So F, that gets that ordered. Down the list we go. It's so nice not having to, like, take a look and see exactly what these things are anymore. Can just order them and that's it. Okay, I think that's all. And then the only thing that we don't have space for in terms of storage is the Major Miracle. We don't have that one. We don't have space for it in our storage. I'm not going to worry about it. It's the last thing we've got. It's okay. Because, like I said, when we get up to level 20, we're going to get ourselves a manager's desk in here. We're going to go back to Lyon. It is day 27. The store is open for your convenience. And then, yeah, we will let this place go on autopilot after that. So our 2 restockers and Coffee Bean will take care of all of the work here. We will go back to Lyon and say hi to Shadow again. It's been a long time since we've seen Shadow, so we are very much looking forward to seeing Shadow again. And we will get that store maxed out with all the unique items that are there as well. So not much longer. It's been a while since we've been in Lyon, so I'm definitely looking forward to going back there again and just getting back into it because, yeah, it's been a number of episodes since we've been in Lyon. They kind of miss us. I know Shadow's going to be very happy to see us because we have not seen Shadow in a long time, so that will be quite good. $1 for you. Thank you very much. And yeah, it should only take this day in the game for us to get to level 20 here. That should not take too long at all. Yeah, because we get about a level a day still at this point. Maybe a little bit less than a level a day, but it's not too bad. The thing that's going to take a while, like I said, is going to be the run to in the Japan store. But that is going to be, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Just because from what I hear, that is the biggest store. So that's going to give us an opportunity to do a lot of stuff there. Have a lot of stuff stocked and just lots of opportunities to just maybe have a whole lot more of each book on the shelves. And like I said, at that point, we'll have 2 shops that are running on autopilot. And then that'll give us the most passive income that we can get as well. So I think that'll all work out in our favor. 15 cents for you. Thank you very much. At least that's my plan. And again, other people may have done it a little bit differently, and that's the beauty of games like this, is that you can play it a bunch of different ways, and no way is really right or wrong, other than maybe not ever selling anything, in which case that might be a wrong way to do it, because that makes it a little bit more challenging on you. But aside from that, the way that you go about it is really kind of your option at that point. Let's see, 1040. And you're all set. Thank you very much. Now, one thing that people have mentioned is that it doesn't seem like the used books have been selling as well after the last update. And from what it sounds like, that is an issue that was kind of a bug. Well, not necessarily a bug in the game, but it's something that needs to be rebalanced again, because with the last update, the customers were kind of changed so that they would balance out what they would buy, and it seems like it was balanced a little bit too much away from purchases of used books. And so I think that that's going to be something that in a future update, or maybe just like a hot fix or something like that, they're going to make it so that the used books do get bought a little bit more than they were before. Because, yeah, we did notice that in our last episode, that it did seem like our used books were not going nearly as quickly as they used to, which is okay. Because, again, most of the time on the used books, you don't get that great of a deal unless you get one of the rare ones, or if you're lucky enough to get a legendary, then that's even better. So, but yeah, for those of you who are big fans of selling used books, that will apparently get fixed again here pretty soon. Again, maybe in the next update, maybe in a hotfix, I'm not quite sure, but that's what I had heard was going to happen. So, okay, we're into the final fourth of level 19 here, so not much longer. Like I said, by the time we get through the end of the day, we will be there. And if I get one moment, I'm going to take a quick look outside, see how many more boxes we have out there, because I still see that we got a bunch of boxes on our storage shelves that are empty, which leads me to believe that there may still be a bunch of... Nope, there's nothing out here, so we've just got to order that much. Okay, let's get back into it again. So all the things that we need to order once more, again, 7 at a time. So those are done. And again, if I order a little bit more than I need to, that's okay, because these shelves can hold, they can hold plenty of stuff. They can hold 4 boxes of each. So if I end up with 2 boxes on there, that's no big deal at all. So that's the nice thing about it, is that if you're ordering to just fill empties, you don't have to worry about a box only holding, or a shelf only holding 1 box, like in some other games. Like Hypermarket, which I love Hypermarket, but those big boxes where you can only put 1 box on a storage shelf is always a bit of a pain, especially if you keep on ordering the same thing over and over and over again by mistake. That generally tends to clog up your storage racks a little bit. So yeah, but here we don't have that problem at all, which is good. All right, let's see, 320 for you. All set. Thank you very much. I am definitely looking forward to getting back to the Lyon store. It is cozy. It is very snug. It is very tight, but we will make it work there. We will have some of these books that we need to put up there, and we will have to make sure that we save room eventually for our, table, our bookmark table, because we're going to have all those bookmarks that are going to be available to be sold there. So it's going to definitely be something where we're going to have to strategize how we're going to use up our space there, because that is a very snug store. There's not a lot of room there for much extra. So we're going to definitely have to plan it out as best as we can there. We may just not sell that many additional books there, because there's just not going to be enough space. The Japan store sounds like it's going to be the one where we're going to really be able to get a lot of stuff available for sale there, because from what I thought someone said that was a 2-story store. So if that's the case, then that's going to be cool, but it's also going to probably be really expensive to expand it. I'm guessing at this point it costs us like $8,000 or $9,000 for an expansion here in the Paris store. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like that over there. Probably not pretty, but we'll get through it. We will. All right, let's see how we doing. Dad is going to put us to level 20, just like that. There we go. The Mona Lisa is available now. It is some nice wall art. The legendary display case is there, which is the other thing that we've been looking for. So we will get through the rest of the day here in Paris, and then it'll be time to make our way back to Lyon and start working on things there. But I will finish off the day here, and then we will make our way over, because trying to do all this stuff while the store is open would be very difficult. So yeah, we'll do all that after the day is finished. Got to get the manager's table Gotta get the legendary table. Gotta get the Mona Lisa. Obviously, it's the original. It's not a replica. We have access to the original Mona Lisa. We're just that good, and if people just love us that much, they're like, "Hey, it's Rusty Champagne. Here, have a Mona Lisa." And it's like, "Well, thank you. I really appreciate that." So yeah, it's amazing how much clout we've got in games like this. So yeah, we'll get all that done after the day's over. Oh, Coffee Bean. I saw you over there, Coffee Bean. We'll definitely make sure to come back and visit you every once in a while. I don't want Coffee Bean to be sad. But again, it's been a while since we've seen Shadow as well. So, yeah. Oh, and I got to make sure the Coffee Bean's got food because we haven't checked that in a while. Most important part of the store. How's the cat doing? Let's check. Yeah, oh no. I'm a bad kitty dad. Oh, man. Got to make sure we fix that up. All right, that's good. I should probably check the litter box too. 5940. Yeah, just give me a second. Got it. Yeah, sorry, I'm stuck in here. Exit the register. Check this. It's all the priorities. Okay, good. Everything's fine. I mean, even the customers would appreciate the fact that the litter box is clean. So, don't want a dirty litter box. Nobody wants that. Absolutely not. All right. All the comics. I will have to get some of those major Miracle comics because we are just about out of those. Again, I do not have a storage shelf for those. So that would be one that they would pick it up, stock it as much as they can, and then throw the box on the ground because they have nowhere to put the box at this point in time. So, whoop, that was wrong. So, yeah, I think maybe when that one runs itself completely out, then I might go and buy some more to refill the shelves, just so we don't have a box sitting on the floor. We don't want that if we can avoid it. So we'll see if someone actually buys that last one before the day ends here. Get some really, really big book buys in here. Some really big ones. Yeah, and it sounds like from what people were saying in our last episode here, it's more common than it seems to be, or more common than I give it credit for, that people would come into a store and buy multiple copies of the same book, even for themselves, or maybe it's for a book club, or whatever the case may be. But it's apparently it's not uncommon for people to come in and buy multiple copies of the same book. So for everyone who does go in and buy multiple copies of the same book, hey, I'm glad that this game mirrors that reality. And no, I at no point in the time was I ever trying to make it sound like, wow, you guys are weird. No, if it came off that way, that was certainly not the intent. It just seemed interesting to me that you would have people that would come in and buy multiple copies of the same book. But hey, there could be many reasons. There's reasons for everything in this world. No matter what it is, there's a reason for everything out here. All right, $1. Cool. Thank you very much. Let's take a little bit of a break here. Once again, reorder everything. All the things that we need, because it is getting low in a lot of areas. So everything there is good. And then we're good through there. And do I want to get that one? We'll get that one anyway. Let's do it. Even if they can't fill it all, we'll see what happens after that. What they'll do with the extras that are there, or maybe we'll actually sell. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Just as I ordered more, we sold out of the ones that we had on the shelves. It's almost like they knew I ordered more. I wish I had that kind of a relationship with my customers. It's like, I'm going to order another box of these, so could you please buy the ones that we have in here? Look at that. That's perfect timing. Absolutely perfect. Oh, and man, that restock is moving pretty darn quick. It's amazing how much quicker they are than they were before. That was something else that someone had mentioned in the comments, was that the workers now are significantly faster than they were previously, and that is something that they had changed in the last update as well. So there's definitely a more noticeable change in the restockers' speed based on their level of progression, because it seemed like before you had to be way up there in restocker level or in cashier level for it to make any kind of a difference. But now we don't have that as an issue at this point in time, because it definitely goes up a lot more, and they get to be a lot faster at earlier levels. Now I'm looking over there in the distance. Yeah, even over there, doing okay, and much lower level. So certainly not as fast, or certainly not as fast as our other restocker, but Also, not as slow as she was before, so that is good. Everybody's faster. I like it. Makes my job a lot easier. Because they were darn slow before, that's for sure. I mean, they tried. They try hard, and I'm glad to have them here. But yeah, they had something. There was definitely something about speed that could use some work. But it does not seem like that's the case anymore. Okay, we've only got like maybe 3 customers left. And then it'll be time to start making all the changes here. Get the manager's desk, get the legendary table, get the Mona Lisa, again, the original, not a replica, and then get ourselves back to Lyon. That will be the plan. So here it is, our final customer here in Paris. The last one, 140.45. That is going to end our Paris journey for now, at least. So we're going to go in to Depot Max, buy the original Mona Lisa, obviously. So we're going to get that. We're also, and then there was a shelf ladder which also came around at the end of level 19, which I did not explicitly call out in that episode. We're going to get a manager desk. We're also going to get the legendary table, wherever it went, the legendary display case. So all of those we're going to buy. $2,000 is no big deal. Makes no difference at all. That is perfectly fine. Manager's desk, we're going to have to figure out exactly where we're going to set this. So we're going to probably move this stuff over to there. Just like that. The used bookshelf I will move over this way. And then we'll put the manager's desk right about there. I do believe. Oh, and I got to put up our legendary display case somewhere. This is going to go right in the middle. So hashtag use the middle on this. So open. And then set that somewhere like, oh, maybe I'll put it there. End cap it. Yeah, we'll end cap that right about there. That'll work. Oh, and I can't get it any closer to the cashier than that. So that's fine. Right about there. So now we can take this legendary book and put it in the display case. Just like that. So now if we were here, we'd get our 7 bonus books per day, and we'd get our 30% bonus on fiction books. I don't know if that works while we're not here. It may not, but we're just going to have it up here anyway because we can't. So that's fine. And then the manager desk on the Mona Lisa. Again, it's very important to have the official the original Mona Lisa. It's not a replica. It is the original. Manager desk is going to go right there. So that will take care of that. And then Mona Lisa, that will go right over the manager desk. So let's open that. Put that right there. Perfect. Just what the manager wants. And then go to ZapRecruiter. We're going to grab ourselves a manager. Well, we're going to hire a manager. We're not going to grab a manager. We're going to hire a manager. And Catherine will be our manager here. So then everything in Paris will run itself from now on. And there's nothing else we will need to do. So we're just going to wait for a manager to arrive. They will be here at some point. At some point, we will see one. I think that's it. I do believe that's our manager. And she will come in and take care of everything from here. So this is what the store is going to look like from now on here in Paris. And that'll be good. Again, at some point later on, we may come back here and do more with it. But for now, that is going to be the end of our Paris journey. And we are going to go ahead, end the day here. So we get all the money that we made here. So $1,400 was made in Lyon. Now we're going to head out. Oh, and we got these books. Oh, I should have done this before. So let's go ahead and put these books away real quick. And then it's back to Lyon. We go. Nice! Okay, let's see if I remember where all this stuff goes, because it's been a while since I've done this. Cretaceous is there. We've got the Dungeon of Truths. These were all over there. I vaguely remember this. The bling is over here. We've got this book over here. That was on that shelf. Okay, so all that is done. Now, it is time to go back to Lyon. So back we go. And yeah, Paris is going to run itself. I can probably, at this point, I don't need the manager here, so I think I can do this. So we're going to have Odette go away. We're going to take the manager's desk. We're going to box it up, and I'm going to sell it because we don't need this, and I don't need it taking up all this space. So we're going to sell that for $1,000 at this point in time. And there's Shadow. Oh, I see Shadow's tail. There's Shadow. Oh, so cute. So good to see you again. It's been so long. Okay. So yeah, we've got like no stuff in here, and we have like no space for anything. This is going to be snug as a bug in a rug. Both of you are going to be restockers. So you're going to go to stocking. You two are going. Well, you're already a stocker, so you're both stockers. So Ramona and Jacob are going to both be doing stocking. I will be taking care of the register. I got to figure out where the heck to put the register. I think I'm going to move the register over. So let's pick that up and put that as close to the door as I can get it. Like right about there, I think, because that's just going to give me as much space as I can for other things. Now here, I think I have 3 legendary. I think I got a couple other legendary books, or did I sell them? No, I've got one there. So I can get the legendary. And what does that one do again? 30% increase to employee speed. And then that one is 15% increased value of all book sales. So I guess I might as well spend the $1,000 and the $400, get the display case, which is going to take up a lot of space. It helps if I actually buy the thing. Let's go ahead and buy it. And we're going to set that up over in where can I put this and have it be somewhere? Again, this shop is so small. Such a small place that we got here. We're going to put that right there. Okay. And then we'll take our extra book, put it there so everyone will go 30% faster. And if we actually manage to get any more legendary books, we will. So, but there's not going to be a lot of room for much of anything else in here. It is tight. We're going to move these things over as much as we can, just to give our maximize our space to the best of our ability. So that will go there, and I guess I can move this over as well. Will that snap? It will not. So that's okay. We'll put it there. Cool. So we will have room for a couple more bookshelves. I think we're fine, but right now we do have to get the place open and start making some money here. So here we go. Day 28. Stores open for your convenience. We are back in Lyon working on getting all of our bookmarks, because it's time to get all of those. And Paris is going to run itself from now on, and we will take care of the register here. Everything will be good. $1 for you. At some point, we might get some more books in here. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know if we will or not, but at some point, we might actually do that. And everyone here works 30% faster because they are just, they are that quick. So they may not restock things any faster, but they are 30% faster just at walking around the store. And Shadow is there, and everybody loves Shadow. How could you not? Shadow is wonderful. So then we got these people that are like, man, it's been so long since we've seen a person here. It's great. We can actually buy books again. We've been spending so much time just playing with the cat, but now we actually get to buy books. It's a wonderful thing. See, they're so happy about the fact that they can actually buy books. $340 for you. There you go. Thank you very much. And a couple books for you, $780. All set. Thank you very much. Is there anything that I really need to buy here? I guess there. Oh, I've got to buy a scanner here too. That's right. The scanners don't travel, so I'll have to spend $2,000 on a scanner. I can't take the scanner with me when I travel from city to city. The scanner does not come along, so we do have to go into DMAX. I do have to buy a scanner to have here. Whoops, helps if I actually buy it. There. So yes, this is something that I need to open, and then we will order some stuff real quick. So all the things that we're out of, and yeah, there's just so little space in this place for much of anything else. 169.30. There's like no space at all there's very little space for storage shelves in this place. It's almost like you've got to maybe just abandon having anything in the way of storage and just order when everything empties out. That might be the thing that we need to do. Because, yeah, Lyon is... Everything is at a premium here. $5. $5. But we'll see how it goes in terms of, like, just other things that we can buy and things like that. Maybe it won't be that bad. I don't know. But you do definitely have to have a better strategy here. For sure. The good news is that by the time we get all of the bookmarks available, we will have well over $30,000. We're already at $24,000 at this point, and we're making 15% for every book that we sell because of our legendary book that we got over there. 71.20. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's better in that regard in terms of sales, and that just helps with our revenue as well. Oh, hi Shadow, how you doing? Great to see you. Exact change there. Perfect. Thank you very much. So yeah, there's just not a lot of room for another storage shelf unless I like move my personal shelf over, which I guess I could do. I could move that over to that side. Oh, it won't fit. I would need to move all of Shadow's stuff. We'll figure all that out. Because that might be a way to get a third storage shelf in here. Is if I move my personal shelf somewhere else. $1.90. That might be something that we have to do at the end of the day as well. We'll have to take a look. $112.40. Perfect. Thank you very much. So, yeah, lots of things that we got to think about here. And I've also got to look and see how many levels we have to go through to get all of the Lyon stuff unlocked. I think we got to get to at least level 17 to get all of the different bookmarks that are available. I think we get the bookmark table at level 15, and then level 17, I think, is when we get the last of the bookmarks completely unlocked. We'll take a look when we have a brief moment here and can check it out. 162.90. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's actually take a look here. If we go to the bookmarks, 17 is where the last bookmark becomes available. So that'll be something that that is going to be our target here in Lyon, is level 17, to be able to get all those unlocked and put in the store. And it'll be interesting to see how they work with the tables. I'm assuming you would just have a little table that just you can put a whole bunch of bookmarks on them or something like that. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to go. 87.10 for you. Thank you very much. And $10 for you. So yeah, we'll be here for 4 more levels after this because we're almost to level 13. And then once we get through that, we will, I believe at that point in time, our goal at that point is going to just be to move to Japan and start opening up our giant store there. And then taking it home from that point. Okay, we can hire another employee if we wanted to. I don't really have a reason to do so. So we're not going to worry about that. 720, thank you very much. I mean, because I've got 2 restockers and me in this store, so that ought to be more than enough for what we're doing here. An exact change for you. Perfect. Excellent. I will have to take a quick look and see if there's anything that I need to order here. Because unlike the Paris store, nothing is in my line of sight at this point, especially given the fact that I moved the register over a little bit. So we'll have to actually, like, turn my head over that way and see what we've got in storage, which we'll do once again when we have a little bit of a moment and a break in the action. 53.50, and there must not be anything to stock because I see one of my stockers outside doing nothing, so that would lead me to believe that, oh well, maybe not. Now they're back in here. 36.30. Let's take a look. Yeah, we need everything basically, so let's take care of that. Might have a few things that we need here. Just a few. All right, there. All is better. All is better. All is well. I meant to say all is well or all is better, and I said all is wetter. That didn't work. Okay. Okay. For you. No change. Perfect. Nobody saw a thing. So how about that local sports team? 46. Thank you very much. And for you. You've got 88. Thank you very much. So yeah, we don't have any of our fantasy books here that we had in Paris. So we don't have any of the Tolkien books here. We don't have any of the Watterson books here. So those would be ones that we might look into getting. Again, assuming that I can find space for everything, because that is again the challenge. Because if we take a look here, expansion, no other expansions available here. If I could spend $3,000 to expand this space, I would, but there's just no space to do it. So yeah, nothing can happen along that line. 70, 40, but I think I could probably move things around and get myself one more storage shelf in here and then a couple of book racks, and that might be enough. That could work. 230, but I just got to get to the end of the day, and then we can take a look at it at that point. 1490. All set there. Everybody getting all the kitty love. Everybody loves the shadow, and again, they're so happy that they can buy books again. I mean, they really enjoy just having all the time to sit around and play with the cat, but they are also just happy that they can actually buy books and they don't have to go all the way out to Paris to buy them anymore. So, given the fact that that was the only store that was open at that point in time. All right, no change for you. Perfect, I like that. And then there's all of those. $1. Thank you very much. So yeah, $26,000 now. Like I said, and the other thing that's going to be interesting is going to be seeing how much money we're making in Paris at the end of the day, given the fact that that store is at level 20. So is that going to lead to a lot more cash? I'm hoping the answer is yes, but I do not know. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully that means with that store being a higher level, that we're going to have a whole lot more passive income that's coming from it. It's 5:20 p.m., so it won't take us too much longer to get the answer to that question. I'm hoping that we make a whole lot of money there. I mean, people have reported, people have left messages in the comments before that said that they've made like almost $3,000 here in the Lyon store, which we've never made anything close to that. So I am assuming that that was probably a function of the store level, which we've just never had our store level that high here. So the hope would be that a level 20 Paris store would make a good amount of cash. We shall find out in not too long. So yeah, I've still got to figure out where I'm going to put like my personal shelf. And then that'll give me room for one more storage rack, I do believe. And then I can get 8 more books. So we'll take a look at that at the end of the day, because that won't take too long to do. I think that the personal rack is going to go right there next to my legendary table. I'm pretty sure, because there's like no room to set it next to me here. And I can't move the kitty bed. It's important to keep the kitty bed where it is. So 50 cents. Excellent, thank you very much. Lots of books for you. I probably do need to look into getting some more, yeah, I got to get some more used books too. Because we're just about out of those. $1, thank you very much. And then for you, 520. I love the fact that right down there just shows you how much change you need to give. It's right there by the actual money. I wish more games had that feature, where it's just like right above the money. So you don't have to look anywhere else on the screen, because I am just that lazy. I mean, even if it's like 3 more inches up the screen, I'm like, I cannot be bothered to look that much further up the screen. It's a miracle that I even read the screen at all. And I never get lambasted in the comments about it. Never happens. No one ever comments in chat or in anywhere that I don't read my screen. I love all you guys. Trust me, I do. That's not me trying to say anything other than that. No, I love all the ribbing. I absolutely do. I would not have it any other way. And I deserve all of it. It is absolutely my fault. So yeah, I totally get it. Now, this is the side effect of not having as many titles here, is the fact that we do have to order a lot more often. We have to order more boxes of books more often, because we don't have as many titles out there. So that means that and we sell the same number of books, but we sell more copies of the same one instead of more variety. So 170 for 80. There's Shadow. Oh, hi Shadow. How you doing? Oh, so good to see you again. Shadow's just hanging out with me, giving me all the kitty love, which is very nice of Shadow to do. Don't be jealous of Coffee Bean, though. I know. Shadow's probably like checking me out, like, I smell another cat. What have you been doing? So, no, it's okay. Shadow and Coffee Bean would get along quite well, I do believe. I think they would. I hope they would. I really hope they would. Is that the end of our customers? It is. Okay, so let's see if I move some stuff around here. Let's pick this up. Oh, man, that extra shelf ain't going to fit there. There's no chance it's going to fit there. The storage shelf is not going to fit there at all. But let's see. Let's try setting that up, snapping that to there, or just pushing it up against the wall. Right about there. Okay. And let's see. I might need, so the scratchy post, it's going to have to move. Oh, I got to fill the food and water. So let's pick this up. This is going to have to go where? Oh boy, where does this stuff end up going now? I mean, I guess I can put that there by the kitty bed. Yeah, we'll put that there. And the scratchy post might need to, it's important that all the cat stuff has a place. It makes all the difference in the world. Let's move this right over to here, because what I might do is I might move these down like this. So move that down, move that down. And then that might give me enough room to put one there. I think that's going to work. So we're going to go like this. Now, storage shelf large. We're going to buy that, and I think I can set one there. So let's try that and then smash into the door. So open, and it will make it just barely. Just barely. But it will work. And then I could probably take some of my cat stuff and put it right there into the corner. Yeah, so we're actually going to take some of the cat stuff and put it in that corner. So this is going to go here into the corner, just like that, making best use of that space. So now that book, they've taken that book and thrown it back on the ground. Maybe because I had moved the shelves around. Maybe that's why that happened. Let's actually take the kitty bed and put that into the corner as well here. Will that fit? Can it fit? It does, just barely, but it fits. So that'll go there. Food and water also into the corner. Again, all the priorities. And that's going to be about it. I can't move that into the corner. So that'll be okay. Now we're going to get a couple of shelves. So let's get a couple of bookshelves. 2 of those. And then we're also going to get the books to put on those shelves. So we're going to get all the Tolkien books, and we're going to get the Watterson books, get those put up into the place. So open, snap, there. I got to repaint it too, so I got to get my spray paint and repaint that to our orange. Oh, I should have done both of them at the same time. That would have made more sense. Why would I do that? Why would I do anything that makes sense ever? So, and then open and snap, try and snap. Okay. And once again, do the same thing twice that I could have done once. Okay. Done. There's that. Now, let's go ahead and go to Books and More. We're going to get these books. We're going to right click to do it. So right click, right click, right click. Those 3. Oh, and I've got to unlock them here too. That's right. No, I don't. They're all here. So where is the halfling? There it is. And then I've got these 3. So those are the only ones I'm going to get. Yeah, that's it. And then I need to set these up because, again, they're not going to do anything with them because they don't know what to do with them. So they're just going to leave all these alone, which is fine. So I will take care of the first stocking of these. And then they'll take care of it from here. I don't have the trash can inside. I forgotten about the fact that I don't have that. Halfling will go there. And then that goes on the bottom shelf there. Okay. So yeah, we'll get all this done. We'll get one more a day as well. Pit of Dissension. This is the second book in the series. So that goes there. And then also on that shelf. And then we've got this is the third book in the series there. The Return of the Bling King. Okay. And then Fogborn, this is the first one in that series. That's going to go there. And then we just got two left. The Two Spires, which is going to go up there, and then on that shelf. And that's the last of it right there. Return to the Bling. Or the Fellowship of the Bling, which I've also got to set up. All right, so this is all good. We've expanded it with as many of the books as we can. The only thing I could maybe do, I think you could sell comics here, but I don't know. We only made $1,000 in Paris. That sucks. I was really hoping that was going to do a lot better than that. It did not. I am disappointed. I really thought that was going to do much better than that. I don't know what happened there. Day 29, stores open for your convenience. Lights! I don't know why that was so low there. Huh. I don't know what that's about. I hope that gets better at some point. But for whatever reason, we did not sell nearly that much there. Or just did not make nearly as much money as I would have anticipated us making. I don't know what it's about. I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't know what it is. So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to keep on pushing forward here. 104.90. Hoping that today we get up to level 14. So then in our next episode, we would get ourselves to the point where we can actually start getting the bookmarks and getting them put in the store. And then after that, hopefully having enough money to make our way to the Japan store and getting things set up there. Because it's just $30,000 to just open the store itself. And then we'll have to start stocking it with all the things as well. But that's going to be the next thing on the list, I do believe. All right, 1470. Yeah, I really hope that we start doing better at the Paris store. I don't know. Maybe people don't like playing with Coffee Bean as much. I'm not sure what the deal is there. There's something. Let's buy 3 boxes of used books. So let's do that. 3 of those. Oh, again, helps you actually buy them. So there. And once we open them, they will then stock them. So, but we just got to open them first. See if there's anything in there that is worth us taking, which in this case there is. So we can pick that up, put it on our used shelf. I'll do that. I'll open the other 2 in a bit because I don't want us to get stacked up here. 635. Thank you very much. Because I'm the only one who's handling the register. 370. And I will need to keep an eye on my workers here to see if I do need to give them promotions. Because I have not done that. I did check at the very beginning, but I don't know how quickly they get to the point where they might need promotions. So I will have to give that a look. 1540. Thank you very much. I don't think I need to get different employees. I think the ones that we have are doing a good enough job that I don't need to worry about like switching them out for anybody else. And like getting better ones. Because the ones that we have are they're plenty good. I just want to make sure that they don't like get stuck at any point in time. $10. Thank you very much. And for you on card 38. Awesome. I think we're a little bit caught up now. Almost. 31. Yeah, wow. It got busy here. 38.50. I thought I was caught up. Everyone's just happy that we got all the Tolkien books in here. They've been waiting for this day, and now it's available. Now they're here. 383.53. That was our rare that we sold. That's why we had pennies in there. And 49.80. Thank you very much. So if I wanted to get comics, can I get comics here? I can. So they're unlocked. I just I would have to find a place to put them if I wanted to do that. I don't know if I want to, but I could. That'd be one of those things. If I got them, I just would never be able to keep them in. I wouldn't be able to get storage for them. But I could buy them and just fill them as we empty them out. That could be something we could do, possibly. I don't know. We'll think about it. $1.70. Thank you very much. And then $3.55. 55. Awesome. Thank you very much. Because that could be one I could set up maybe like one rack for each comic, possibly. Or one rack for 2 comics. I could do something like that. Just so that way we could not have to worry about the shelf completely emptying out before we bought another box. So that could be an option. We'll figure something out with it. Exact change, perfect. I don't even have to worry about pulling the lever. 920 or giving change. Got to always pull the lever. Don't have to worry about giving change though. Words are hard. It's difficult being a streamer. 133.55. Thank you very much. And for you, I want a break so I can open up my other used boxes, my other used book boxes. Words. But I've not had a break at all today. Every time I look up, someone else is in line. Stop it! 350. Would you please let me open up my used books? I want to see if I've got anything else in there. Ugh. Man, all these people coming in and buying books like we're running a bookstore or something. Jeez, man, how rude. Okay, let's check in here. See what we got. Oh, another legendary. Okay, cool. What's this legendary? What do we got here? What are you? I didn't even look. I'm not even worried about it. 10% discount in apps. Okay, cool. We've already had that one, but I sold it at one point in time. But I'm happy we got it again, so I'll take it. So that means that anything we buy going forward will give us a 10% discount when we buy it. So that's nice. $29.70. Thank you very much. And then $15.95. Cool. And for you, what do we got? $7. Perfect. Okay, let's try this again. What do we got here? At Rusty Nook. The original Rusty Nook. Nothing of importance there. Just a box of used books, so I'll take care of that. Nothing else to be seen there. Okay. $99.20. Thank you very much. And back at it. So we're a quarter of the way through level 14 now. So yeah, in our next episode for sure, we will get up to level 15 and get those bookmarks and start the giant bookmark journey of Lyon. $191.55. We're already at $28,000. Oh, I got to pay my bills. Let's take care of my bills. Whoops. Got to make sure we do that. So bills are done. And then back we go. Always got to make sure you pay the bills. $16.50. Thank you very much. Don't want anyone walking out because they haven't been paid in a week. That's never good. It's quite embarrassing generally. Is there anything else I could get? Probably another box of used books, so let's try that. One more of those. Oh yeah, and that's right. Everything's 10% cheaper now. So those are now only $135 instead of $150. Even better. Oh, so that even applies for your book purchases. Wow, that's everything. So we're selling books for 15% more. We're buying them for 10% less. That's one heck of a deal. I like that. I am a fan of it. I'm here for it. $8.10. $8.10. Awesome. Thank you very much. All set. And then $1. Cool. Oh, I was going to go and grab my other box of used, but did not have that moment. And then all of a sudden 4 people showed up in line. So it's all right. $1. And I should probably also take a look and see what else we need for refilling storage, because it's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, we need everything. We need all of it. That is basically the answer. So I'm just going to actually go right down the line and order one of everything. Not even going to worry about it. because we have so little of everything that is like a remainder box. We only have like 1s and 2s of everything, so I might as well just go ahead and order all of them and let them take care of that. That'll keep them busy for a while. Restockers love it when I completely jam them up with books. It's their favorite thing. They're like, why did Rusty come back from Paris? Life was so much better when he was over there. Now he's back and I hate my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. I hope they don't hate their lives. I really don't. I hope they're happy. I mean, that would be good. 310. Thank you very much. All right. $4. Thank you very much. I'm really not trying to do it on purpose, restockers. I know you guys are wonderful. I'm not trying to make it hard. 1305. Thank you very much. And hey, you don't have to work the register anymore. That should be worth something. I'm taking care of that part. 455. All set. Thank you very much. And for you, you've got $2. Perfect. How are we doing on time? 5:20. Dates feel like they take forever here. $5. I know that they're no different than it is in Lyon. It just feels like it is a longer time for some reason. 210. Awesome. And yeah, back up at like $28,000 because I just spent a whole bunch of money on stuff. Okay, this seems like it's a perfect opportunity to go here and get more stuff. Oh no, we got a whole bunch of boxes out there, so I'm not going to do anything until we get those brought in. So I'm just going to leave that. 570. Thank you very much. And I'm not going to like touch them or anything like that. The boxes, that is. I'm just going to leave all that there. So that way I don't like mess anything up. 305. Perfect. And then for you, 38 1/4. Thank you very much. And 6 p.m. All right, now I can help out some because I've got nothing else going on. So let's do this and not mess anything up. Hopefully I can do this and not mess anything up. Pit of Dissension is, I've already messed it up. Okay, so that goes there. I had one job and I messed it up. That's simple. That's why they don't let me do anything around here other than run the register, because I am not skilled at any other task. So yeah, let's see, $1 for you. Awesome, thank you very much. Next up, yeah, I'm just going to run the register, at least for now. When we get to the end of the day, I'll help with getting everything cleaned up here. And we're down to the final hour, so we're not far off. 140.30. And then we've got 125.35 for you. Yeah, this is okay. I mean, we could maybe get like one more bookshelf in there, possibly. The thing I want to see is what's it going to be like with those bookmarks, and what kind of space are those things going to take up. I mean, I think that those just go on tables, but we're just going to wait until we get that in here before we make any other purchasing decisions in terms of like adding anything else new to the store. These should be our final few customers, because we are getting close to 8 o'clock now. So yeah, we should not have too much more. Those will hopefully be our final 5 at this point. All right. You're all set. Thank you very much. You're only getting dimwits. $6.90 for you. You're all set. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. You bought a whole lot. And $1. Excellent. Thank you very much. And then here, 85.55. Cool. Is that it? No, one more. So we did have 5 people in here. And that is all there. So 257.55. Excellent. Another license has become available because we're level 25. I'm not even worried about that. Just because we've got so little room for anything anyway. Let's see. This is that book right down there. These are all, and here's finally my other box of used books that I've been trying to get. Nothing in there. All right, so we're just going to leave that. Or actually, I'll go ahead and stock it. I can do that. I'm not doing anything else right now. So I will stock that one up. And what else do we need to buy? I might as well do one more round of purchases. before we end the day here. So let's get all the things that we're out of again. And that's it. Okay. And then put that away. Then we'll help with this. Call it good from there. Batsby is, yeah, that's right. These are in the wrong order. So I'm trying to get used to that. They're not in the order that they would normally be because of just the way I set them up when I was doing all my store organization. But all these are in the order that I always expect them to be. Okay, bluebirds. Ooh, oh, those are not in the order that they were before. That's okay. Bluebirds was always the first book on that shelf there, but it's not that way now. Okay, so that's all changed a little bit. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine. Maybe they just decided that they were going to do things their own way here, and if so, I'm good with it. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to worry about it. It's all fine. So level 15 is when we will be able to go here and get the bookmark shelf. It is right there. So that will be coming up then. And that is the only thing in Lyon that is unique there. And then once we get to level 15, we will then be able to start getting all of the bookmarks, which there are going to be 3 of those at level 15, 2 of them at level 16, 2 of them at level 17. And, oh, and we've also got the, all the, all the candy that we can sell. I don't even know where I'm going to start putting that if I'm going to do that. So we're just going to leave that alone. We're going to pretend we didn't see that. We're not going to worry about candy right now. Maybe we won't sell any in Lyon. Maybe there just won't be any space for it. Perhaps. But we're back. Got another legendary shelf here. We got another, well, we got the original legendary book that we had. We got it back again. Got all of our titles that we had before in Paris. We have those up here now. None of the comics, but we are really snug for space. But we're going to continue our journey here in Lyon until we get the bookmarks, and then we'll probably be Japan bound after that. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really liked this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.